Don't just work, live. Most people live their entire life working, forgetting that there is life besides work, and they forget to live. So guys, don't just work, live. For example, like you can work your entire life hoping that you will reach a certain level, which is not bad, it's bad. You're chasing something that you will reach a certain point and you will realize that you never lived and you will regret life just working without living. You can do both. You can work until you're living. By the way, work can be part of your living and you're not just working, you're living. Whereby you have maybe a family, you create time for them, like you do everything in its time. You go for work, you make money, but you have time for other things. You don't just go for work and that's it. Because most people just go for work. They create time and make those memories that maybe you'll sit down and be like, yeah, I lived, you know, rather than just working your entire life, chasing something you're not sure about. So I'm here to remind you that do something that will remain in your memory forever rather than just working, chasing something you're not even sure of whether you may achieve it or not. Okay, you may achieve it, you may not achieve it, but you're not sure about that. So just live, let everything be in its time. Don't be like, don't extend like things. Don't be like, I want to do this. Maybe I'll do it in that maybe 5 years from now. You may think like those 5 years are too far, but in a blink of an eye, those 5 years will have already reached. And by the time those 5 years have reached, you'll be like, that they have reached very early. Let me extend this thing. Maybe you want to travel to maybe a certain country. Let me be like, I'll start traveling maybe in maybe more 2 years. Before you know it, those 2 years have reached and you feel like having achieved something you're working for. And they don't just work, they live. Most people just work and they feel like it's okay. And they feel like they can extend certain things like there are certain things you may want to do and maybe because of your age like they have a limitation like I can no longer do this at this certain age, you know. And if you extend it, you will reach a certain age whereby you can no longer do it at all. Understand? So if at all you have something you want to do, if it's not going to affect anyone, kindly do it because this is life whereby you choose how you live it. But if you decide that in my life I just want to work, you will maybe reach that age whereby you want to rest and you feel like I wish I did this, yet you can't return time back. So all I want to remind you is that let's do things at their right time so that we don't regret when we grow old that I wish I did this, I wish I did that. Yeah, let's live, let's not just work for that like for our entire life. Let's live whereby you create time for your people. You do things that a person should really do. If you have maybe a partner and you feel like it's not the right time to create time for them, you're wrong. If you feel like working is something that maybe you can drain into all your energy, you're wrong. You can do something that makes you happy. For example, you can be a food person, okay, who likes to maybe try out maybe new food. You can try, like, you can be like, okay, you know what? I'm going to start doing this. You try out that. Like, you can have a hobby, but you feel like it's not the right time to do that thing. Do it because you will reach a time whereby you can no longer do it. If you have space where you can fit something you really want to do, and you just do it. Don't wait for when you can no longer do it and I wish I did this. I wish I did that. Yet you no longer have time to do it again. Let's not just work, let's live. That's what I wanted to remind you today. Yeah, thanks guys for watching. This is a chat. My name is Ibrahim.